excerpts from a forthcoming book highlight the tensions between President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. It's not pretty. One revealing an incident where Biden dismissed her comment immediately. Even the Republican senators were taken back who were there. The authors also say Biden wondered whether Harris's team was sabotaging her rivals as his possible running mate by planting bad press. Many reports of office turmoil and questions over her capabilities continue to swirl. A New York Post op-ed tore into Kamala Harris, writes, quote, departures and disasters. Kamala Harris might be the worst Veep ever. Power panel now, Gianno Caldwell, Fox News political analyst, Leslie Marshall, Fox News contributor. We're a little tight. We took the president's words at the funeral. Gianno, I'll come to you first.
Well, if you just look at polling at 538, there's a poll that shows that there's a 63% disapproval rate for Kamala Harris. The portfolio that she received from Biden, immigration, and a number of other things which she's completely and totally failed at, makes one wonder, was it somewhat intentional by the Biden administration to give her these very difficult tasks so when they fail, they can put the blame on her? And now you're seeing that, all of that come out in the book, things that we've been talking about in the press for several months now.
You know, Leslie, what really complicates this, too, is the fact that we still aren't talking about anything she's accomplished. It's all about how she needs help, people quitting, that she can't seem to change the subject matter, and the president doesn't seem to want to help her. Or if he does, he's not effective.
Well, first of all, anybody should be very concerned about who their running mate is. He chose the right one because he won. Secondly, as a Democrat, I'm not very happy with some of the things the vice president has or hasn't done. Immigration, I said she should go to the border. There were comments, obviously, and sometimes laughter, such as in Poland, that don't sit right with not just Americans, but the international community. But I think the best relationships, even married people, me and my husband argue from time to time, but certainly when you look at poll numbers for the vice president, that's a concern if she were to run. But all of my sources say that the president plans on running for re-election.
Gianna, last word.
Well, from the very beginning, this political marriage between Kamala Harris and Joe Biden seemed like it was a divorce waiting to happen. And that's where we continue to see the drip, drip, drip of information coming out about how the folks in the Biden administration really feel about Kamala Harris. And it's not good.
So, you know, is he in a sticky wicket if he were to change up for 2024? I mean, is he going to bolo another person of color and it has to be a woman? It's a fair question because he's got to flex for the progressives. Real quickly, Leslie.
You know, a lot of times we've heard this with Republicans and Democrats, you know, that there's infighting and going forward, they're not going to have that same person on the ticket. But time after time, you do have that same person on the ticket. A winning strategy one time can be a winning strategy again. And just because you have some staff departures or you have some friction does not mean it's a failing relationship. It just may be a normal relationship with its ups and downs.
You know I adore you, but we both know you dodged. Okay, good to see you.